Welcome to the Style Chronicles. I wanted to share an outfit of the day with you guys. This one is a little bit different in tone. This is the outfit that I wore for my grandmother's funeral. So if you will, it is what I would wear to a Catholic mass, a Catholic rosary, Catholic mass, Catholic services, if you will, for the burial of a loved one or a family member or friend. I don't know, not everybody celebrates the same way. Not everybody buries their loved ones the same way. For us, we tend to follow the very traditional Catholic funeral rite. So it kind of has the same flow for every family member we've ever buried. But anyway, this is what I wear to such occasion, and I thought I would record it. My husband actually says, you need to record that outfit. It looks great. And it feels a little awkward because, like I said, this is what I wore to my grandmother's funeral, which was not so happy. It was happy, but it was not, so it's crazy. But I will stand back there and let you guys see, and then I will come up here and talk to you guys about what I am wearing. So thank you so much for all the love last week. I really needed it. This last week was pre-recorded, and this week is just a little different, so. Okay, so I stood back there and showed you my outfit from head to toe. I hope you could see it. I know this is not a fun video for me to make at all. I don't even feel like I should be smiling. It's so crazy. But I thought I would share with you guys what I wear to a funeral, especially a funeral for a loved one directly, related to me. I don't tend to wear these to every funeral, although I do wear some sort of head covering or something on my head. I just feel comfortable that way in a mass, in a funeral, in a burial mass. So yeah, that is kind of my outfit for my grandmother's funeral. It's a very somber occasion for me, although we're happy and rejoicing that she is at peace and that she is with my grandfather and that she's no longer suffering. So it's bittersweet. It's just sad that she will no longer be there. We won't get to see her beautiful smile anymore. But anyway, my hat, I pick these up whenever I find them. I know I get lots of questions from my family and friends and people who will ask me, where's that? Where did you get that? Honestly, I don't have one particular place that you can find them. You can find them on Amazon. If you type in hair fascinators, Etsy has a number of people who actually create these on their own and sell them through their Etsy pages, and they're fairly reasonable. You can pick them up for about $60, $40 to $60. The larger hat-sized ones about $100, $120. Every now and then I'm fortunate enough to find them in the stores like Macy's, Dillard's, Nordstrom. I can find very nice fascinators. Honestly though, when I find those, I'm not looking for them. I just kind of stumble across them, and since I wear these, I tend to wear, black ones for funerals and for weddings. I buy fascinators that match, or I have fascinators that match a bunch of different colors. So for weddings and more exciting events where we attend mass, I will coordinate with my outfit more. So really just picking them up whenever I find them helps, just, so that I have them at my kind of, yeah, they're there when I want to wear them. I like the way that it frames my hairstyle, so for me, they're like an everyday, it's normal for me. My family knows this is kind of what I do. My sister dresses the same way that I do. What you see me in, my sister will be in as well, a black dress. We tend to cover our chest for mass, our shoulders, for Mass. So even in the midst of summer, although this is, you know, a little longer sleeve than I think what most people will wear, we were brought up that you go to Mass like that, that you respect your church and its teachings, and that you go, you know, you're covered up. So for weddings as well, if I'm wearing a dress that has open shoulders or chest, you know, cleavage or anything like that, I will wear something separate to Mass and then later, you know, change into something different, or with a blazer or jacket or something over it. So this, like I said, is my outfit. This, I can't even tell you where I picked up. It's got a comb that I just kind of slip in there, pull it off in a little while. And then my earrings, these earrings are little gold knots. These were actually a engagement present from my dad to my mother when they got engaged. He gave these to her. So I've had these for a number of years. My parents gave them to me a while back. They're since divorced, but they're very, you know, they mean a lot to me to have them and be able to wear them. They're just very, very pretty, elegant little gold knots. They have a designer's name on them, but I cannot for the life of me read the name. I think I need a magnifying glass to be able to see that. But yeah, that's that. This dress is by Badgley Mishka. It's got the French neckline, which I think is absolutely stunning. I just think it's so beautiful. It frames your neckline off so nicely. And for me, wearing a necklace over this ruins the effect of a French neckline. That little, it's just kind of like a slit that just covers your shoulders and everything. And I really, like I said, I love, you know, the top of this comes over your neck. So for me, doing this, because my aunt kept trying to pull it out, doing this kind of breaks the line, and I really do like the simplicity of the neckline. So I don't wear anything, you know, out. And of course, you know, my necklace I never take off, so that's always there, but it's just hidden. And then the only other piece of jewelry I wore was this bracelet. And it is from L&M Co. and it's the two lions. I call them almost kissing lions, but they're really pretty. And then my wedding rings. And that is it. I try not to go too fussy. I don't want bangles, you know, or anything that clings or hits each other during, you know, a rosary or a mass or anything. Nothing loud, obnoxious. So I go rather simple in jewelry. And then my nails are Butter London's Ladybird, which my grandmother loved Ladybird Johnson, and so I just thought how fitting that I can wear nail polish named after the lady, or just the Ladybird. So that is that. My shoes, I wore my black Christian Louboutins. They're comfortable. These are comfortable anyway. More comfortable than a lot of other. I didn't realize I take them off because it was raining, so I had black flats. I had my black Tory Burch flats with me, and I wore them in and out of the funeral home and the mass, and then put these on once I got inside, so that, you know, they wouldn't get wet or dirty. But that is that. Once again, this is the dress that I had on. Did I get something right there already? Geez. The dress that I have on, which I'm really, really liking, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching. My makeup, really quickly, I have on Estee Lauder's Doublewear all over, the Doublewear foundation, and for blush I have on MAC Gingerly and some MAC Dainty, the pink one on the Mineralized Skin Finish Dainty. On my cheeks I did a highlight with Becca's Opal. My lips are MAC's Please Me, which I just needed to keep it semi-neutral, but I feel like I needed a little bit of color. I didn't want to wear, you know, red or anything too jarring. So just Please Me, which is a really pretty pink, just simple, elegant. And then my eyes, I used the Lorac Pro Palette, the little mini. There's a set of 4 neutral eyeshadows, and I just used those on my eyes because once again, I didn't want it to be too in your face, just very, very natural, very neutral in tone. Nothing, I don't know if I come closer, you can't really see. It's better when I back up. So that is what I have on my eyes. Like I said, just very, you know, somber, not too jarring or anything like that. You know, we were celebrating my grandmother, and that's how it should be. So that is that. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging in there. Last week, everything was pre-recorded. I wanted to get them out in the 5-day time frame. So it was pre-recorded. It was a little awkward to be going through the motions of my grandmother and laying her to rest, going to mass and the rosary and everything, and having these little updates from YouTube with things that y'all were saying about the outfits that I had posted. It was nice though to have something distracting that could hold my attention, because in that time it was very somber, it was very sad. I'm still very broken up about it. But in the midst of all of that, and my family, and just being with them, eating with them, celebrating with them, and friends who were constantly giving us their well wishes and regards, it was nice to have these little comments popping up on my phone every couple of seconds that I could look down and read, and people that were just saying nice things about the outfits. It was nice to have my mind kind of somewhere else for a little while. So yeah, it was weird to know that y'all were watching these happy videos, and I was not doing things that were very happy, but at the same time it worked out really, really well, and I had a lot of fun last week or the week before getting those together for you guys. So hopefully I can continue to do videos like that. I can't do them every week. I can't do them maybe once a month or seasonally or something like that, because they are a lot of work. It was a lot, recording them is not so difficult. It's easy to get on here and talk and go back there and turn around a couple of times, although I feel like I need music. It's easy to do that. The difficult part is editing and getting that up on. The load time is so crazy, and then getting an intro. You have to kind of record, like right now I just recorded myself spinning. I come over here, record the ending, and then I'm going to turn it off and record the beginning. And so then to get those to mesh together is a little crazy, and I'm not so great at editing in and of itself. So that's the hard part. I can easily spend 4 hours working on just getting the video to flow together. So it's confusing. Sometimes I'm like, oh, that's the ending. No, that's the beginning. No, that's the middle. Okay. So it took a lot of time to get those together, and that's what's so time consuming, is upload time and editing. Everything else is fun. This is fun. I don't mind talking, to a camera, to you guys, even though I'm sure if my neighbor was to pass by right now, they would think I was crazy because I'm talking to myself. But it's nice. So anyway, thanks so much for hanging in there, talking to me, and just being so nice last week, because I really did need the good comments in the midst of all the sadness. So thank you for watching, and yeah, hang in there. Subscribe, and let me know what else you'd like to see from me. Thank you. Bye-bye.